everybody. Welcome. It's me, Stella Wild, and I'm here with your weekly intuitive messages for the week of September 9th through the 15th. A couple of quick announcements before I get into the readings. First of all, the Virgo birthday year ahead reading is still available. It's in my shop. I will leave a link in the description so you can access that. It's a great year ahead forecast going through each month, starting with the month of September for Virgos. And my Manifesting Success with Saturn course, program, whatever you want to call it, has been on a slight delay. It should be ready by the end of this week, but with the uncertainty about this Hurricane Florence that I've been nervously eyeing, wondering if it's going to hit me or not, the course has gotten pushed back a little bit. But it will definitely launch before the full moon on September 24th. So I will let you know about that in the next video. If you need a reading with me, I will leave the link in the description as well for that. Because remember, the readings that I do here on YouTube, while they certainly can resonate with people, they are general readings. You always get the message you're meant to get. That's for you. That's what I say. But it's not personal to your situation. So keep that in mind. The way I do the intuitive readings is I shuffle my Rider-Waite deck and pull 3 cards. I will show you the cards, and then I will look at them and get my intuitive message to share with you for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And make sure if the Sun sign one doesn't resonate with you, check out your Moon or your Venus sign as well, because maybe that's the message that is meant for you this week. All right, so let's get started. I will do my best to shuffle softly and not crack the cards too much in my impetuous Aries way. I am filming this very late on Saturday night in my Fairy Light studio. I like to sometimes do readings late at night, interesting kind of energy. I'd like to do them at different times and see, what the energy is here. So we're coming up on that new moon tomorrow. So we're working with some good new moon energy tonight. All right, so the first one, Aries. What does Aries need to know for the week ahead? Intuitive message for Aries. Aries. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got Magician upside down, Hangman, and the Sun. So lying doesn't serve the highest good, even though you think it might. Like telling a white lie this week, you may think that it's going to preserve the peace and the harmony and it's for the highest good. But actually it's not, and it's just going to be a kind of I'm seeing like a noose around your neck, like yeah, I mean, I hate to use that image, that's a kind of a negative image, but it's something that's going to or has the potential to act as something that could you could really get caught up in. I'm getting this feeling of again, I'm sorry, it's such a negative image, but a noose around, pulling on you, pulling your neck. So it's like the throat chakra issue here. So some sort of lie. You're thinking that it's for the other person's benefit, but it's not. It's going to end, well, it might be, but it's going to end up costing you, Aries, much more. And be more negative, have a more negative effect than you even imagine at the moment. That I'm getting, yeah, it gets right in my throat right now. So, all right, so if that resonates with you, I mean, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that was for Aries. All right, let's see. Intuitive message for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this week? Taurus. 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 Yeah, for Aries, I'm sorry. I'm still kind of hung up on the Aries thing. It's like the sacrificing of your truth you think Aries is going to be for the higher good, like for somebody else's good, but it's just going to end up being something that is extremely detrimental to you. Okay, I just wanted to like kind of restate that. Okay, all right, good. I feel that energy cleared out. Okay, so let's do Taurus. Taurus, intuitive message for Taurus. Taurus, what does Taurus need to know for this week? Taurus, I feel one more. Taurus, okay, Taurus, let's see. Okay, Taurus, the battle is not quite over yet. There's one more sacrifice that's going to be made, but you will take a while to think about it before you do it. And it's going to come out all right in the end. So you're feeling still a little stuck on the fence about this particular sacrifice that you're going to make. Unlike Aries, though, what I'm just getting, with you, it's more, it will be okay. This sacrifice, I feel it's going to be a change of direction that you're going to take in some important matter this week that will seem like a sacrifice in some way, but it will actually turn out for your benefit. Okay? Okay. Interesting energy that's already coming up with this idea of sacrifice for these two signs in a bit of a different way, though. All right, let's see. Gemini. Gemini. What is the intuitive message for Gemini for this week? Gemini. What do the Gemini people need to know? Gemini. Gemini. I think one more time. Gemini. All right. Plant your seeds, Gemini. Plant your seeds because the timing is going to come quicker than you even realize. Okay, so plant your seeds because the timing is going to come quicker than you even realize. I'm getting a Jack and the Beanstalk image right now. So a Jack and the Beanstalk. So something is going to grow very quickly from something that something that gets planted this week. All right, and I'm seeing this crazy Jack and the Beanstalk image right now. All right, so pay attention because, I mean, it is coming right after this new moon. So this is very interesting. So there might be like 3 different things because we have, of course, the 3 of Wands here, but I'm not interpreting literally, but we're coming up with this new moon. Virgo, Earth sign, good time to plant seeds, right, for a harvest in the future. So, but this whatever this thing is this week that you have the opportunity to invest in and plant in is going to grow quicker than you even imagine right now. So that's exciting. All right, so let's see. Okay, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Intuitive message this week, Cancer. 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 I think one more. Okay, so we have Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. I'm seeing this image for you, Cancer, of coming out of this fog. I'm seeing this image of someone standing on a beach, but it's very foggy, very misty. And then the fog starts to clear and you see a tiny boat. You see a very tiny boat there, and it's not a yacht, it's not like a tugboat, or it's just a little cute boat. It's a little boat. You're not quite ready yet to make an overture. There's going to be an overture. There's going to be a reaching out, but the ship has not come in yet for that. All right, so but it's there. There's going to be an overture. So, you know, there's going to be a reaching out to someone. But it's not, these are the cards that I'm doing. It's not quite there yet. But you're coming out, I see this fog, this period of the loneliness, of the isolation, of the confusion, the fog, a little Neptunian, you know, the fog. But the boat hasn't come into shore yet. It's a little boat. So there's not this grand thing. You know, it's hard for me to exactly explain what I'm seeing, but it's a little white boat. It's not luxurious or anything like that. It's a very just simple, basic boat, and it's not like a speck in the distance. I mean, you can see that it has like 3 little portholes on the side, you know, so you can see that much detail, but it's not close enough yet. All right, it's not close enough yet. But when it gets closer and when it comes in, there will be an overture. You will reach out. You will get on that ship. So I feel like there's going to be, for you, Cancer, this week, some sort of a reaching out, of a connection, of coming out of that fog in whatever area of life this pertains to you right now. Okay? All right. Because sometimes, you know, what happens is that my intuition, sometimes I hear things and sometimes I see them in my mind's eye like a movie. And that's what I saw immediately for you. So it's up to you to kind of interpret that intuitive message. I shared with you a little bit my interpretation of it, but you'll know, Cancer, what that means for you. All right, Leo. What does Leo need to know this week? What does Leo... Oh my gosh, I just love cracking my cards. Okay, I don't know. Am I still here? I don't know what just happened during the Leo thing. I don't know. All right, I'm back. All right. All right. See, the universe doesn't want me to crack my cards. All right, Leo, let's get serious. Leo, intuitive message for my Leos. Okay, so immediately when I saw this, you can see Knight of Pentacles, World, 8 of Cups upside down. Money makes the world go round, Leo. And you are going to understand that very strongly this week. That money makes the world go round, and you may be... Oh no, that's not it. Okay. A sum of money is coming back to you. Or a connection to a sum of money. So a connection to a way of earning money. It could be a literal sum of money coming back to you. You know, you get a refund for something, a rebate, unexpected gift of money. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. This could manifest in a whole bunch of different ways. But some sort of money or a connection to money is coming back to you. And I think it's connected with just some sort of good karma that you have built up with this person, this situation. Like you did the right thing and therefore the money is coming back to you. It may not be coming back to you in a way from the place where you did the good deed. It could be coming from a place over here, coming from some other source, but it's coming back to you. Okay? And it could even, if it's not the literal money, it can be the connection to the money. So the money may manifest later, but it will be like you reconnect with somebody who's going to hire you for something. Or somebody who shares a network with you and you've been wanting to get into that network and you end up meeting a lot of people you can do business with. So something like that. Okay. But I think it's in relation to some sort of really good past karma. You did something good and it's coming back to you in another way. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where am I at now? Virgo. Virgo, it's your new moon. It's a fresh start for you, Virgo. And for any Virgos who have their birthday today, the 8th, their birthday the 9th, 10th, you know, you have that strong new moon energy on your birthday. It'll be a time of exciting new developments for you. plant a lot of good seeds this year, Virgo, especially if your birthday is around now. Well, if you get my Virgo birthday year ahead reading, you'll see that that's one of the themes that's going on for Virgo this whole year. Just saying. Okay. All right. All right, Virgo. Ooh, that was a cracky one. All right, Virgo. Whatever is imbalanced in your home environment will have a happy ending. And I think that there's been some sort of misalignment with who's doing what in the home. And there was even maybe a repair that was scheduled that couldn't get done, or you were thinking it was going to get done this week. It gets pushed off, but it's going to be fine. It's going to get fixed. So I'm feeling there's something very strongly connected with your home and about an imbalance of like the energy. There was, you know, a lot of things that needed to be done, and maybe you were doing all of them. Your partner wasn't taking them on some of the responsibility, or there was a home repair and they should have done it on a certain time and it got pushed back. So that's what I'm kind of feeling for you, that there was some discordant energy in your home that made you feel, or that's going to make you feel this week, very kind of off balance. And you know, Virgos don't like that. They don't like, I mean, who really likes that? Maybe Geminis. But so you may be feeling just a little you know, off kilter when it comes to this imbalance in the home, but it's going to have a happy ending. It's going to get fixed. So you may have to take some extra steps this week to put the plan into motion. You know, you may have to hire a different person to help you in your home than what, than what you thought, who you thought was going to work on the home problem. You may really have to ask for help at home, like with your partner, your kids, and get them to fix whatever the imbalance. I'm just seeing there's a lot of discord. There could be a lot of upheaval, chores, like different things, and you can't be doing all of it in your usual Virgo way. Like there's too much. Like you cannot do all of it. So you're going to be finding ways this week to try to get some of those things accomplished, fixed, whatever, and not just on your shoulders. Okay. All right. Libra, your intuitive message for this week. Libra. And then we need one more. Let's see. Okay. Libra. Okay. Wow. Okay. So a loss of faith is testing you this week. You're going to be tempted to give up, but the energy is saying hold on because the change is coming. So you're kind of at your last, not your last nerve, but you're on your last nerve. You're on your last nerve with a situation. Like you really are like ready to just lose it. Walk away. I don't feel this is love. I feel this is work. Sorry, Libra. It could be love, though. But I'm sensing more, because the Libra September forecast, too, was all about work and demanding clients and things like that. So I'm feeling this week is one of those crunch weeks for you, Libra, from that monthly forecast, that things are going to come to a head. You may really possibly have some sort of temper tantrum. Try to kind of control your temper a little bit, because sometimes Libra, like Taurus, they're both ruled by Venus, right? They play nice, they're so nice and cordial, and then if you just, they take so much, and then you push them too far and the scales get unbalanced, or in Taurus's case, they explode, they charge like a bull, you know. So you don't want to reach that point, and there's a danger this week that that could happen. But try to hold on, because the change is coming. All right. So try not to, as the British would say, lose your rag and lose it this week. Try to maintain your calm, because the change is coming. You have to hold on a little bit longer, but it's coming. Okay? Okay. That was Libra. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. We need one more, Scorpio. All right. Oh, again with this Three of Swords. So we have Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. So if you can't be in command of your heart, you're going to be in command of your money this week. So if you cannot control your heartbreak, if you cannot control how deeply you're feeling about a particular emotional distress, you're going to channel that energy. You're going to compartmentalize that energy, and you're going to step into the work energy and just get on with it. So it's kind of like, why does this keep doing this? I put on the thing so that it wouldn't do that. I don't know. So it's interesting, right? We just had that happen with Leo too. So now it's happening with you, Scorpio, where my screen went out there for a second. So your emotional pain is kind of like, it's like an emotional blackout this week. And the thing you're going to hold on to in this state of feeling, you're feeling tender, the thing you're going to hold on to is your job, is making money, is there could be very possibly some sort of new offer that comes in for you in terms of your money, your finances, your career. But again, I feel like I'm getting this word compartmentalized with you this week, Scorpio. That there's definitely some sort of intense feelings about a loss that are going on for you. But you're doing your best to put them in a little place and tuck them away in some other compartment so that you can get on with business, so that you can take care of your other business. And that can be a challenging thing for a Scorpio, because when Scorpios, as I've said before in other videos, Scorpios feel so deeply, and they, you know, that sort of passion tends to go with them in whatever area of life they're involved in. But I think you're going to try to take a much more pragmatic view. Like right now, like I said, you have to compartmentalize those feelings of grief and loss and tenderness and get on with business, because something is going to be presenting itself that is just too enticing to let your grief get in the way of it. Okay. All right. That was Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like you're going to put yourself on an emotional blackout, which is a good thing, because you don't want to lose this opportunity that could come in for you this week. And you don't want to have your intense emotions right now mess up your finances. All right, Sagittarius, what is going on? Sagittarius. And Scorpio, I would say your intense emotions can cause some sort of financial difficulty for you also. So you really do want to compartmentalize. You want to keep the emotional stuff over here and, you know, away from your business life. They need to be separate. All right. I also need a sip of water. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what is going on? What are your intuitive messages for this week? These are running a little long this week. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have Judgment, Lovers upside down, and Six of Cups upside down. Recapturing a feeling of the past with a current love interest is, what's the word I want? Is, I don't want to say ill-advised, but is, okay, I'm getting it. You are trying to recapture the past with a current love interest, and you're mixing the two up. So you're not seeing the current person that you're with or that you want to be with. Like, even if you have a crush on somebody, so if you're single and you just have a crush, you like somebody, or if you're involved with somebody, even if you're married to somebody, you are seeing that person through the lens of the past, through the lens of someone else. You're not seeing that person clearly, and as a result, there could be some sort of issue that this week that arises through that you're going to have to talk through with that person, because you may be making some sort of decision about that person, some sort of discernment, some sort of judgment, you may have some sort of insight about that person that actually is not correct, because you are basing that insight on a relationship from the past. And you're not seeing the current person through who they are. You're seeing them through, the past baggage, or, from old lovers, old boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So you got me on that? All right. So you want to be careful of that this week, Sagittarius. The person in front of you is the person in front of you. They're not your past, but you're seeing them through that lens. But that's good in a way, because it gives you an opportunity to see where there's some stuff you may still need to heal around a past relationship, so that you don't bring it into this current relationship. Okay, now I'm at Capricorn. Where am I at? All right, Capricorn. All right, my beautiful Capricorns. All right, one more Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. When I first saw these cards, I heard a song from New Order. I think it was electronic. It was electronic. I've been getting away with it all my life. That's an old song from like the 80s. Yes, I love 80s music. All right, so Capricorn, I was getting the song, I've been getting away with it all my life, getting away with it. Okay, so there's something this week, Capricorn, that you're going to get away with. But I'm not seeing this in like a bad way. I'm seeing this in a good way. So, and maybe even because I'm hearing that song, something that you've wanted to get away with all your life. Maybe a place you're actually going to that you've been wanting to go to all your life. Or just really something you've been wanting to manifest. And you're going to get away with it this week. You're going to get it. I think this is very, very cool. Now, people who read the tarot, yes, this card can mean deception. 7 of Swords. Yes. Okay. And we have the Page of Swords upside down. But remember, the way I'm using these cards is as a springboard for my own intuition and my own intuitive messages coming through. I'm not just looking at what the meanings of the cards are. Okay, and for those of you who are, you know, studying tarot and doing tarot and you know, improving upon your practice. I mean, I've been doing this for 30 years, and you develop, you know, your own way as you go along. And I have found the way, I know how my intuition works. And when I hear things, which I usually hear them over here, when I hear things, you know, I pay attention to that. I heard that song immediately. That to me is an intuitive hit. I give you that information. So, that to me is almost more important than seeing the literal meanings of the cards. You see what I'm saying? Because also we're not just doing a straight up interpretation. This is kind of a free flowing, you know, channeling type reading that I'm giving you here as well. So I feel, Capricorn, that there is going to be something exciting for you that you're going to get away with this week. And I'm feeling kind of like, you know, when cats are like really pleased with themselves, like, you know, they, like, there's that expression, the cat that got the cream or something, you know, and they just look all like happy. So I'm getting that feeling for you, Capricorn. I'm kind of seeing that there's something that's going to give you really great satisfaction. And it's almost like you can't believe your luck that you got away with this thing. Like, you're able to do this. Like, how did the universe do this for you? So, and I did, like I said, I'm not interpreting this song or this phrase as something like illegal or negative or anything like that. No, I just think it's more this idea of some sort of long-held wish, dream, desire that the universe kind of brings to you. Maybe you even forgot about it, and all of a sudden, like, wow, yeah, I get to go do this. Cool. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Now it's time for Aquarius. All right, my gosh, these readings are going long this week. Okay, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know this week? Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. Okay. All right, what I'm hearing for you is not to let the stress of your finances impact your health right now this week. There is some sort of imbalance in your bank balance, Aquarius. There's some sort of stress with your finances, something you thought that had been completed to do with your finances, and it's not. It's not completed yet. And the stress around your finances is causing you, which, as we know, it can do for people, cause your physical ailments, physical stress as well. So, okay, the other thing I'm hearing is that because you're so stressed about this financial situation, you need to be very aware of your surroundings and make sure you don't fall. Okay? That's like you're going to trip because you're not paying attention. Because you're like up in your head and worried and like calculating sums and, you know, figuring, okay, if I pay that, if I do this, if I blah, 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 blah. And then you end up tripping and falling, because I saw that and I was hearing that very clearly. Okay. So just be very careful this week with paying attention, really paying attention, because there is some stress around your finances this week. And you're kind of frantically searching for a solution, and you could end up accidentally like tripping, twisting your ankle, you know, something like that, because you're not grounded. Okay. Okay. All right, that's Aquarius. So just try to be really grounded this week, Aquarius, and not too much up in your head and worried, because it's not helping the situation. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Poor Pisces. They're always at the end. I feel so bad. Okay. All right, Pisces. One more Pisces. Let's see. All right, Pisces. Boy, this Temperance card is coming up a lot this week. Okay, so I'm hearing a guardian angel is leading you to your goodness. And it's time to come back out and play, Pisces. So it's about, I think for you this week, Pisces, about innocent play, reconnecting with a part of yourself that has been a little lost lately, that you've let get lost in things that really in the end don't matter. Not just material things, but I think things that you thought you were supposed to like living like an Instagram life, you know, like constantly posting things on Instagram to show everybody your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine, right? But I think you were getting very caught up in that. And I'm feeling that this guardian angel, that there's some sort of, not intervention's too strong a word, but some sort of invitation that's going to come this week that is going to lead you to a different type of good in your life. After a period where I think you've been really not knowing which way to go at all. I mean, this is understandable. You have Neptune in your transiting your sign right now. This is very understandable. But this guardian angel is leading you to your good, because you've been having some struggles about leading you to what your good is, and this kind of fake good life that you've been having. Like, it looks good on the surface, but is it really good? Is it authentic? Is it really you? Or you're just doing those things for Instagram? So I feel like this week there's going to be some sort of connection that you make. This doesn't even have to be a literal person. This can be a book that you encounter, a piece of music, a blog post you read, you know, anything like that. And it's going to make you start thinking about how you're authentically leading your life and what have you been doing. Not that these other things have been bad that you've been doing, but they've been inauthentic, I feel, or there's been a significant element of inauthenticity to them. So when I see these cards this week, this guardian angel leading you to your good, what I hear, like good, like leading you to your authenticity. Sometimes Pisces does have identity issues. Pisces can, because Pisces is a chameleon. Pisces is a mutable sign. They can, you know, like the chameleon, change colors with whatever environment that they're in. And Pisces being so empathetic and compassionate, they can feel so much for other people that they all sometimes lose themselves in the process. And I think that's what this message is for you this week, that there's going to be some sort of connection, message, book, etc. that gives you that sense of leading you to your good, leading you to your authenticity, seeing glimmers of what that is for you really, versus this other life you've been leading. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's see. I like to end with an oracle card, but I don't think they're on my desk right now. Or if they are, I don't know where they are. All right. Well, that's okay. Let's end with an Osho Zen. And before I draw my Osho Zen card, I just want to thank everybody for liking the videos, sharing the videos, commenting. I really, really appreciate it. And if you feel so moved to do so with these weekly videos, that would be great. I always enjoy hearing from you. And remember to check out my blog. I have some different articles, astrology articles and some tarot articles on my blog that you might be interested in. My website, of course, is stellawild.com. I will be posting another article on my blog about Venus retrograde, which is coming up in October. And I will just tell you that Halloween is going to be a very interesting evening. There's some very interesting energy coming up on Halloween this year. Astrological energy. So I'll be posting a blog about that very soon. All right, so let me draw a card for you. Osho Zen for everybody's week. What do we need to know? Just one card. We need to know that there's going to be a breakthrough this week. There's going to be a breakthrough, and let's just hope this is not the hurricane, right? Let's just hope it's not, you know, this explosive hurricane that's coming up the East Coast. I feel this week is a lot about authenticity for people. We have this Virgo new moon that's happening tomorrow. And Virgo likes to know where they stand. I think we're going to have a breakthrough that's going to show us exactly where we stand in whatever area Virgo rules in our charts. Okay? And this is not, to me, this like a negative thing. I think we're going to see very clearly what's working well. And maybe we haven't acknowledged that before. And I think we're going to see very clearly what can still be improved, because that's very Virgo. But I think in acknowledging those things, and now that Saturn has gone direct as of last Thursday, I think we're going to feel a sense that we have made a turn in the road. And this week could very well bring some sort of interesting development with a connection. I'm feeling like a connection for a lot of people as well, that this breakthrough is going to be through a connection. That came up in some of the readings I just did, but I'm feeling that that there's going to be some sort of new connection made in relation to whatever house this is in your chart in Virgo. All right, so you know, if, for example, if Virgo's your second house, so if you have Leo rising and Virgo's your second house, there may be some new connection for you in terms of your finances or your personal self-esteem, personal self-worth. You could meet somebody who makes you feel really good about yourself, as an example. So I think, yeah, I think this is a very positive card to have for this week, that with this Virgo new moon, that the energy's strong for all of us to not only plant seeds this week, but see, like Gemini is going to have with that beanstalk, see where things have finally taken off for us and where we have come through to another side of potentiality that we can develop. Okay, and it's a very interesting week. If you are on the East Coast, as I am, of America, I hope everyone stays safe. And hopefully I will be back next week, that I'll have electricity and I can upload your weekly intuitive message next week as well. All right, everybody, take care, and I wish you all the best. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.